You know what? I just realized I've been sitting here talking to nobody. Need to remind myself that if I'm using push to talk, I've got to press the button before I start talking. Anyway, I guess I'll just redo the whole intro. Welcome in. My name is Pascal Saucer. Welcome to the stream. Today we are going to, mute. No, no, I was sitting here talking to myself, not pressing push to talk. That was my bad. I'm a little rusty doing the solo flying streaming. It's been a minute. I just forgot to press push to talk. So anyway, you can't hear me? Okay. Uh I haven't played Trade Sim World 5, but I am aware of the game. Um and had seen today that they had released a Thomas and Friends DLC for it, so I decided to download it and give it a shot. Let's just see how it goes. I will say though, I do have another profile that I did start this with, mainly just because I was trying to make sure that the game and DLC and everything worked. So I have played it a little bit, but I decided to go ahead and stop and start a new profile and stream it. So here we go.
Hello there, and welcome to the training centre. Before you can start your adventures on the West Somerset Railway, you will need to learn how to drive Thomas. In this short introduction, you will be taken through every step needed to make sure that Thomas is a really useful engine. And I'm sure you'll be an expert driver in no time. It looks like Thomas is eager to get started. So let's begin. Hello, driver. I can't wait to get started and show you what a really useful engine I am. First, you will need to climb aboard. Follow the blue markers in front of you as they will guide you to Thomas's cab steps.
It's interesting that although they're using the more modern voices and the modern face, his face is not animated. At least the talking part of it is. So that was interesting.
Before you can climb the steps,
Oh yeah.
you will need to check if Thomas's cab door is open.
Hello, driver.
If you can see that the cab door is closed, you can open it by first looking at it and then pressing the button shown on the screen.
Let me in.
Now that Thomas's cab door is open, you can use the steps to climb up into Thomas's cab. Welcome to Thomas's cab. Here you'll be able to learn the controls needed to drive Thomas. Let's get started by first moving over to the driving position.
It is interesting that they've actually done a really good job of detailing the inside of the cab on this. It's pretty neat.
If you want a better view of your train or the line ahead, you can change between several different external camera views at any time whilst driving. For this introduction, use the controls shown on screen to change to this particular external camera. This is one of several external camera views available to you. You can switch between this view and the internal
That door
cab
closing
view
was
at
so
any
quiet
time,
compared to Derail. Oh
pressing
yeah, it's much
either of the
quieter.
controls shown here. Would you like to switch back to the internal cab view? or keep using the external camera.
I'll just stay in this view for now.
To drive Thomas forwards, you will need to use the throttle. Press and hold the control shown on screen to increase the throttle and get Thomas moving.
Oh. Also looks like my, I'm blocking the speedometer. I don't know if that's such a big problem or not. I'll just cover it for now.
Well
Oh my
done.
god, we're
You're
moving!
doing a good job
Holy
so far.
shit! Heh.
To slow Thomas down, or when you want to come to a stop, you will need to apply the brakes. Use the control shown on screen to
Oh,
apply the
wasn't supposed
brakes
to do it
and
yet.
bring
Whoops.
Thomas to a stop on the blue marker.
Boy, you really can get going. I will say though, I am a little disappointed right now with the gameplay so far, just because it's the controls for everything are really dumbed down. You're literally just using 2 keys to just go backwards and forwards.
Annie and Clarabelle are waiting in the sidings behind you, and you must collect them before heading to the station. In order to reach Annie and Clarabelle, you will first need to switch the junction so that it is set to the correct track. You can set the junction by either using the route map or climbing down out of the cab and walking over to it.
Guess I'll walk down to it. I don't know how to use the route map.
Great
okay.
work. You can now go and couple to Annie and Clarabelle. Make sure that as you approach them, you lower your speed and come to a stop as close as possible to them to ensure that they couple successfully.
Wrong way.
To make Thomas reverse, press and hold the control shown here until Thomas
Oh, I
starts
gotta wait.
moving backwards.
There we go. I have to wait until it tells me I can press the button to go backwards. Now let's try not to derail. Okay. Whoops. Okay.
Hello, Annie. Hello, Clarabelle. Hello, Thomas.
What the? Oh my god.
You're now ready to head
Those
to the station.
voices.
When you're ready to continue, use the throttle to apply some power to drive Thomas forwards.
God, these controls are very strange. I got so used to using the key bindings for Derail Valley, and then it's totally different on this one. And on top of that, it makes no sense. Because you can change the direction of the train, and when you change the direction of the train, it changes the key bindings to the other keys. It's very strange. I don't like it. Oh, now we can go really fast. Yeah. Go real fast. Oh, welcome in, George.
You're nearing the station now, so remember to slow down and come to a stop at the platform.
Nah. Slowing down and stopping is suggested.
To allow the passengers to climb aboard, you will first need to open the passenger doors using the control shown on screen.
Oh, they do animate that. That's nice, I guess. But where are the people?
Well done. It looks like all of the passengers have boarded now, so you can go ahead and close the passenger doors by using the
All the
control
invisible
shown.
passengers have boarded. Okay.
It looks like you're ready to continue to the next station. Use the throttle once again to apply some power to get Thomas moving.
Okay. I hope everyone was sitting down, otherwise they've all fallen over inside the coaches. That was a very abrupt start. Power! Full throttle. What I assume is full throttle. I have no idea how fast I'm actually... I don't know if I'm actually at 100% throttle or not. You've got nothing to worry about, George. I'm just happy that you're here.
Remember to slow down and come to a stop at the platform.
I mean, right now it's in kilometers, so I assume he's going at a decent pace. Oh God.
open the passenger doors to allow the passengers to start boarding.
Oh, it's you this time. Maybe that's the difference between left side and right side, I guess.
Splendid work! It looks like you and Thomas will make a great team, and I'm certain you will be an expert driver in no time. If you'd like to learn how to drive Thomas again,
Oh,
you can
that's
return
it?
to the training centre at any time to replay this tutorial.
That wasn't much of a tutorial. Oh, okay, and we're done. Alright. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really... It seems like they put a lot of effort into this, and it just seems like it's really weird that they've gone through the effort of all that, and then the controls are just so dumbed down on it. The best train? Yeah. But now we're getting ready to learn how to drive Devious Diesel. Which I didn't really know was his name. Like, I always just heard, I just always referred to him as Diesel. The devious part I didn't know about.
Hello there, and welcome to the training centre. Before you can start your adventures on the West Somerset Railway, you will need to learn how to drive Diesel. In this short introduction, you will be...
God, look at that face.
to make sure that you and Diesel are ready for
If they're going for the devious look, they nailed it.
Driver in no time. Diesel is waiting for you, so let's
my
get
gosh.
started. Hello, you must be my new driver. I hope the two of us will have lots of fun together. First,
Lots
you
of
will
fun,
need to
huh?
climb aboard. Follow the blue markers in front of you, as they will guide you to Diesel's cab steps. Before you can climb the steps, you will need to check if Diesel's cab door is open. If you can see that the cab door is closed, you can open it by first looking at it and then pressing the button shown on the screen. Now that Diesel's cab door is open, you can use the steps to climb up into
He looks like a
Diesel's
Discord
cab.
mod. Yeah, I could see that.
Welcome to Diesel's cab. Here you will be able to learn the controls needed to drive Diesel. Let's get started by first moving over to the driving position.
Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I just want to marvel at the, how well they did the interior of this cab. Okay.
If you want a better view of your train or the line ahead, you can change between several different external camera views at any time while
That's an
driving.
interesting view.
For this introduction, use the controls shown on screen to change to this
Look at
particular
that nose,
external
Jesus.
camera. This is one of several external camera views available to you. You can switch between this view and the internal cab view at any time by pressing either of the controls shown here. Would you like to switch back to the internal cab view or keep using the external camera? To drive Diesel forwards, you will need to use the throttle. Press and hold the controls shown on screen to increase the throttle and get Diesel moving. Well done. You're doing a good job so far.
Nice.
To slow Diesel down, or when you want to come to a stop, you will need to apply the brakes. Use the controls shown on screen to apply the brakes and bring Diesel to a stop on the blue marker.
Diesel is quite a bit louder than Thomas.
dear.
Oh boy.
It looks like the troublesome trucks are in a bit of a mess, and you will need to shunt them back together again. In order to reach the troublesome trucks, you will first need to switch the junction so that it is set to the correct track. You can set the junction by either using the route map or by climbing down out of the cab and walking over to it.
Yeah, looks like we're walking over to it. I don't know how to use the route map. Oh god, I'm moving. Whoops. I fucked up. I gotta remember to, I gotta leave the driver's seating position before I start pressing WASD, otherwise I just start moving. I start moving the locomotive instead.
Great work. With the junction now set, you can go and couple to the first set of troublesome trucks. Make sure that as you approach them, you lower your speed and come to a stop as close as possible.
Let me in.
to
Let me in.
ensure that they
Let me in.
successfully.
Just let me in. Thank you.
Now then, you troublesome trucks, I expect you to behave and not be so troublesome.
Oh, those voices, oh my
Now that you're
god.
coupled to the first set of troublesome trucks, you will need to reverse back to the junction to change the track so that you can reach the next set.
You can also move the camera to the switch with the 3-key camera. Isn't that what I'm already using though? For the external camera? Or am I missing something? Like, I said at the beginning of the stream, this is my first actual attempt at trying to play Train SimWorld 5, so I definitely don't know all the controls, that's for sure. So, if you have any tips, I mean, just feel free to chat it. I'm okay with it. Wrong way. Oh, 8 is the free. Okay. I'll give it a try. Also, welcome in, Mr. BNSF Train. Welcome in.
Use the junction highlighted to change the track and then head into the siding to couple to the second set of troublesome trucks.
Okay. So I hit the 8 key, but how do I... I'm so used to using the WASD to move the camera around and it's just stationary. There's a zoom. Zoom in. Huh. Huh. Oh, I gotta switch this. Don't mind me. There we go. Oh, use the arrow keys. Okay. Silly me. Oh, actually, you can just do that in the other view, too. Okay. Like I said, I'm so used to using WASD, I'm just like, man, this is just such a weird camera angle. I don't get it. Oh, this is much nicer. That's gotta be awkward. Very nice.
Now you're in the right position. You can go ahead and couple up to the troublesome trucks. This can be done by either using the external camera to select the coupling or by walking over to it on foot.
But you just coupled it for me.
That's the second
Okay.
set of troublesome trucks coupled to your train. There is still one set left to shunt, so reverse back to the junction and set it to the correct track.
Okay, buddy. I like how it tells me how to go about coupling to the next set of trucks, and then it just automatically does it for me. Thanks. Wrong way again. Boy, that is a face. At that angle. Oh my god. Boy. There we go. Some other trains in Train Sim World 5 require manually couple maybe the auto couple was a choice made midway through the development of the Thomas pack. I would not be surprised if a lot. I mean, I was saying like whenever I was doing the Thomas tutorial before I was doing the Diesel tutorial, I mean the controls are very, very dumbed down. I mean, I'm literally just using A and D to go forwards and backwards, and then depending on what direction it is set at, it's like I'm just hit one button more if I want to go fast, hit another button to slow down, and then vice versa. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of this was dumbed down just to you know, Thomas is aimed more towards kids, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the controls were just trying to make it easier for kids to understand it and play the game. Welcome in, Joey. I felt a disturbance in the force. What? What's happening?
Splendid work.
Yeah, I see a couple died
The
by itself
troublesome
too.
trucks are all sorted now, and it looks like they weren't too troublesome. I'm certain you will be an expert driver in no time. If you'd like to learn how to drive Diesel again, you can return to the training center at any time to replay this tutorial.
And we're done with the tutorial for Diesel. Not that there was much to learn when you're only pressing 2 keybinds.
Thomas's arrival. It was a warm summer's evening
fancy.
on the West Somerset Railway, and Thomas the Tank Engine was waiting at Dunster Station. He and Sir Topham Hatt had been invited to visit the railway and were on their way to Minehead for a big welcome. I can't wait
it
to
changed
get
his
to Minehead
face.
Station and meet everyone, said Thomas excitedly. You said you had a friend that worked on this railway, didn't you, sir?
Oh God!
Yes, Thomas, I have, replied Sir Topham Hatt. Mr. Peters and I have been friends
Sir
for
Topham
a
is
long
not
time,
looking so healthy these
and I'm
days.
sure you'll meet him once we reach Minehead. And I know he's very keen to finally meet you, especially after I told him how
and his
useful you are.
his lip sync is not good.
Thank you, sir, puffed Thomas proudly.
Oh, he changed his face again.
Although I do hope my branch line back on Sodor will be all right without me. I'm sure my passengers will miss their regular train rides.
The added rivets are interesting too on the boiler
I'm sure your passengers
and the
will
saddle
be
tanks.
fine, Thomas. There's no need to worry about your branch line, chuckled Sir Topham Hatt. I've arranged for Percy and Tori.
He looks strangely realistic. Yeah,
Bertie said he'll let
not
me
in a
on
good
too.
way.
Thomas smiled, thinking about his friends back home. Right then, he continued. Let's get going. We don't want to keep everyone waiting. And with that, Sir Topham Hatt walked
Damn, that
on the
walk, though.
platform and aboard Annie.
He had a stride.
Yes, sir.
That
beat
was
Thomas.
funny.
Minehead, here we come.
Okay. Oh, wrong way. Oh my God. This way. Oh, a speed of 5 miles an hour. Oh shit, we are crawling. I also really don't like the whistle on it. I don't understand why I can't just hold the whistle down and just hold it. I don't like that it's just like a sound clip of the whistle and it's like 3 different ones and it just cycles through them. It's kind of annoying. Look at the face while blowing the whistle. Hold on.
I wonder what kind
Oh,
of
his
jobs
face
I'll
changes.
do.
Holy shit. That's awesome.
I do hope we
I
get
like
there
that.
soon.
That's cool.
I can't wait to get started.
Oh, but he's
Yes.
talking and his mouth isn't moving.
Finally arrived, said Annie sleepily.
It is weird, because it's like, his face is more like the CGI face, but it's not moving as he talks. So it's a weird clash between old and new.
You should get some rest too, Thomas. You don't want to be tired tomorrow, do you? But I'm too excited. There's going to
Also,
be a
the
party
speed has
tomorrow.
changed from kilometers to miles an hour.
And I want to make a good impression and show everyone that I'm a really useful engine, especially as we've come all this way. We understand, sympathized Anne. But as Clarabelle said, you don't want to end up being tired and running late on your first day. Despite his excitement, Thomas couldn't help but be tired too. It sounds like we're not the only ones who need to rest their wheels, laughed Clarabelle. Well, I suppose I am a little tired, he said wearily. And a good night's rest would be nice before we start work in the morning. The 3 friends continued their journey towards Minehead, and it wasn't long before they were nearing the station.
As Thomas stared directly into the sun, blinded. Yeah, where did he go? He supposedly said he got into Annie, but there's a lack of Sir Topham in Annie. Or Clarabelle. Dude just disappeared. Slow down a little bit, try to speed it back up some more. There we go. Not that we have that far to go. We're already there, basically. Did Thomas pull a Thomas in the guard again? He might have. We might have left Sir Topham Hatt at the other station platform. I was a little late with that. Oh, I am severely speeding. Oh shit. Whoops. My bad. All the edges of West Somerset Railway had mysteriously disappeared. They have been erased from existence. Oh, I don't know. I think I see one hiding over there. I wonder who that could be. I like how they're trying to hide him. Now I just gotta remember to hit the right key. There we go. Oh God.
As Thomas's train pulled into the station, he looked around and noticed a smartly dressed man standing on the platform.
So smartly dressed.
This was Sir Topham Hatt's friend, when the man stepped forward and introduced himself. Hello, and welcome to the West Somerset Railway. You must be Thomas, the famous tank engine I've heard all about. It's great to finally meet you. My name is Mr. Peters, and I must say it's a pleasure to have you here.
What is going on with this guy's eyes?
Thank you, sir, puffed Thomas. I'm excited that we have been given the chance to come and visit your railway, and I can't wait to get started. That's what I like to hear, said Mr. Peters. Sir Topham tells me you're a very hard-working engine, so I'm looking forward to working with you and making sure that you and all our visitors have a great time at the party tomorrow night. Just then,
there he is.
Sir Topham Hatt walked up. He greeted his friend.
We didn't
warmly
leave him.
and started telling him all about Thomas. Thomas is one of the most useful engines I know, and I'm sure he'll prove to be a credit to your railway. That's wonderful to hear, replied Mr. Peters. I'm sure that Thomas and I will get on splendidly. Mr. Peters smiled and turned to the crowd of passengers. Ladies and
Big
gentlemen,
crowd.
I would like you all to give
All
a warm welcome to our
8 of them.
visitors from the island of Sodor. Sir Topham Hatt, Thomas, and his loyal coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. Everyone clapped
Silent
and cheered,
clapping.
and Thomas looked on, feeling
There's no
every
cheering.
laugh.
Oh, that face.
But no one noticed that a familiar diesel engine was watching them from afar.
Okay, buddy. Golf tournament clapping. I don't even think it was that. It didn't register. It was silent. Oh boy.
The devious diesel. Early the next morning, Diesel crept into the station. He looked
Oh
to see
yes,
if
this is the
anyone was
DLC,
around.
Lagoon Key. Yeah, this is
Saw
it.
that Thomas was sitting outside the shed dozing. He also
Oh, they changed his
noticed
face.
that Annie and Clarabelle
The
were
eyes are closed
sleeping
now.
too. And an idea came to him. What a good idea, Diesel thought to himself. If I shunt those trucks in front of them, then Thomas will have to spend even more time getting them back. Thomas won't be a really useful engine if he's late. And on his first day, too.
Looks neat.
Chuckled Diesel.
They've actually done a really good job of
One must be careful not to wake him, though.
making the characters in this. My really only complaint is the actual playthrough is really, really dumbed down. Okay, what am I doing? Guess I'm packing up. Oh, that was neat. Wasn't expecting that. The bell chime. Okay, do I need to switch it, or did it already do it? Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Oh god, that's as far as I can go, apparently. It looks like it. I can't tell. Can't tell if it already did it or not. Guess I'll find out. Yeah, it did already switch it. Okay. God, they really did dumb this down a lot. He's staring into my soul. Or at least he was. I think they ported the actual CGI series models because around the end of the show the engines did get rivets. Oh, okay. I mean, they're really well done. I mean, they have a lot of detail on them for sure. And of course those faces. Is it just Thomas and Diesel? As the locomotives, yes. It's Thomas, Diesel, Annie, Clarabelle, and then variations of the troublesome trucks. But yeah, that's all the locomotives and rolling stock. And we're automatically coupled. Okay. Wrong way. There we go. Yeah. It would be neat if they keep continuing the series on and they do bring in more characters, though. I would enjoy that a lot. Honestly, there's a fan-made Thomas mod for Train Sim Classic that's just Thomas that's better than this. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, this is the first time I've played this through. It was literally oh, well, would you look at that? Here, I'm gonna go download it and play it. I am disappointed that the 3 railway engines weren't added. See, I was kind of thinking something kind of similar. Like, obviously I understood why they did Thomas and Annie and Clarabelle, but then it was also like, but why Diesel? out of all the hundreds of characters in the Thomas Railway series, why Diesel? I mean, like, I understand he's a diesel, but also, like, why? Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. As I slowly go insane. Bring in Diesel Tin, yeah. Just randomly goes around and just starts grabbing things. They could have added Scotsman. He has been in the CGI series and has visited various heritage railways in Britain. Yeah. I mean, he is... I did take a look through on the other vehicles that are available in this game, and they do have Flying Scotsman. So... Oh. A little too much. Uncouple vehicles. Oh, are you actually gonna make me get out and do this? Whoops. Helps if I don't actually move. Wow, it actually let me do that. Fancy. Nope, now I gotta move. Okay. Wrong way. Right way. I was one of the few that got the Scotsman DLC early by pre-ordering Train SimWorld 4. And you got the achievement for going 100 miles an hour in the scenario for doing that? Nice. As you should, obviously. Also, welcome in, Super Thomas Glitchy. Yell "shut up" trucks in a greased voice. I don't know if I should try to do that. My voice acting is not like it used to be. Wait, what am I doing now? Am I going? Oh, okay. I'm going forward again. All right. As I go backwards. Let's try this again. Dang well. Plays womp womp. Womp womp. It's just so weird that all the switches are just thrown by themselves automatically. I'm not used to that. Oh, come on. Wait, it is lining me up to Annie and Clarabelle. What the heck? Am I actually? Oh, I am coupling to them. What the hell? That's weird. What a strange storyline. And somehow managed to not wake them up. Despite being a diesel. Stealing the coaches, I know, right? He's just pulling up and taking Annie and Clarabelle away. What the hell, man? That's messed up. Thomas and Fred's are best buds with the switches. I guess so. I mean, they make it really easy for me, and it's kind of nice, but also at the same time, it's like they're not really giving me a whole lot to do here. Diesel did say he was going to hide Annie and Clarabelle. Yeah, I know. It still doesn't feel right. Oh my god, these faces, they're hilarious. And going forward again. As I go backwards again. Oh my god. I'll complain about how dumbed down the controls are, and I still manage to screw up 2 keys. Sorry, I'm having fun with the sound effects. I thought that was quite silly. The face of evil, yeah. Diesel has a very peculiar face. That's for sure. That was neat that they animated the coaches going over the frog over there. That was kind of neat. Still sound asleep. No idea what's going on. Ding ding. Oh god, I just phased through that door. How did I manage that? I just went right through that door without opening it. Well, that was fun. just want to be able to hold the horn button down. That's all I want. Oh. Whoops. Oh no. Okay. Guess I went past that signal and I wasn't supposed to. Whoopsie. Oh, I gotta do that all over again.
Diesel.
Oh no. That was taking forever too.
Early the next morning, Diesel crept into the station. He looked to see if anyone was around and saw
God dang it.
Thomas was sitting outside the shed dozing. He also noticed that Annie
Yeah,
and
Lagoon Key,
Clarabelle were
I guess I
sleeping
went
too.
past the signal when I wasn't
And
supposed to, so it
idea
failed
came
the whole
to him.
thing. So
What
now I
a
gotta
good
do it all
idea,
over.
Diesel thought to himself.
Oh my
If I
god.
shunt those trucks in front of them, then Thomas will have to spend even more time getting them back. Thomas won't be a really useful engine if he's late. And on his first day, too. Chuckled Diesel deviously. I must be careful not to wake him, though.
Alright, let's do it all over again. Guess I know what to expect now. Gotta be extra careful of whatever that signal was doing. What the? Okay.
The devious Diesel.
Oh my god.
Early the next morning, Diesel crept into the station.
I really need to pay more attention to
He
those
looked to
damn
see if
signals. Oh
anyone
my
was
god.
around and saw
I did
that
it
Thomas
again.
was sitting outside the shed dozing.
I guess I...
He also noticed
Guess
that
I'm just not
Annie
waiting
and
long enough.
Clarabelle were sleeping too. And an idea came to him.
Damn.
What a good idea, Diesel thought to himself. If I shunt those trucks in front of them, then Thomas will have to spend even more time getting them back. Thomas won't be a really useful engine if he's late. And on his first day, too. Chuckled Diesel deviously. I must be careful not to wake him, though.
Wrong way. Right way. Alright, let's not fuck this up again. So, I mean, I guess I'm okay to I'm okay to go. I hope so. I hope I can figure out which way is forward. Okay, thank God. Bother indeed. Guess I have some learning to do. Guess I just wasn't paying attention to it before. I was just taking enough time between going forwards and backwards to not actually run that red signal. So I honestly wasn't even paying attention. Bump the cars hard, it'd be funny. Does it actually do something when you bump them hard? It'd be funny if it did. They all also have the exact same face. Not awkward looking at all. Oh, you're not sure? Okay. Would be funny if it did. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hold. Hold. As I go the wrong way. There we go. As we hit the traffic signal with our head. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. I unlocked an achievement. Oh my god. Drive any locomotive at the speed limit for more than 5 miles. Okay. That was an achievement. On, laugh the trucks. We've broken away, we've broken away. All right. Actually, let me try that. I wonder if I'll get penalized though. Oh, nothing happens. Lame. That was very uneventful. Diesel just bounces around and nothing happens. Sad. That was a very big boo. I was very disappointed. That was so anticlimactic. Nothing happened. Thought something would happen. I did too. I mean, something. I mean, I didn't even get penalized for that. Like, I smacked him pretty hard, and it's just like, whatever. Immovable object, nothing happened. See, I don't know if that's a thing in the UK or not, if they want you to sound the horn or blow the whistle at a crossing. I don't know if that's a thing there or not. Hopefully not, because I'm not very good at remembering to do it. Probably like that in case some kid accidentally comes in too hot. I mean, possibly. I get, like I said before, I get the feeling a lot of the things have been done in this to try to cater more towards the kids, but I mean, come on, man. What kid doesn't want to just wreck some trains? I mean, that was the big highlight of the series, was whenever they had all the train wrecks during the TV show. Oh, I didn't realize he had a ponytail. Look at that. Got a short ponytail back there. Interesting. I never noticed that. Felt like Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh yeah, no, it's kind of in the same vein. It's like you'd fly an airplane, like, accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally towards the ground, and just kind of just nosedive straight into the ground and nothing happens. Oh no, it appears you have crashed. Well, no kidding, I was trying to. And then nothing eventful happened. Speed up a little bit. Gordon's crash into the station wall was the best crash in the series, in my opinion. Yeah, that was a good one. Apparently they took a lot of takes of that to get it the way they wanted to. Saw a lot of the outtake reels for that particular crash, and I mean, it took them quite a few tries before they finally got it right. You gotta think about that too, back in the model series. It's like they gotta fix all that stuff, make it all right, and then film it again, and then also try to make it look correct. So kudos to those guys, I guess. That crash has become a meme. It's funny seeing, you know, watching that series as a kid and then growing up, and then all of a sudden things that happened in that series have turned into memes. It's pretty interesting to see. I enjoy it though. It's nice seeing other people enjoying it too nowadays. Oops. Not slow down. You speed up. And this time, we will not run the signal. Now we wait. We will patiently wait. No, the best crash in the series is Sodor Legend of the Lost Treasure when Thomas fell. I'm not familiar with that one. That must be later on in the series. Because there are certain series that I honestly just had not been bothered to watch. I have not watched every season all the way through. Particularly the CGI stuff. I just hadn't felt inclined to watch that. In CGI, yeah, that's probably why I haven't seen it then. I think I might have heard of Unlucky Tug talk about it. on one of his videos, but I think that's as far as I know anything about it. I don't think I've actually seen it. Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure was released 10 years ago. Yeah. I mean, you gotta think the series pilot was, what, 1984? At least for the second rendition of it. We won't talk about the actual first pilot. That flopped really bad, and apparently BBC recorded over the original one. '83? Oh, did I say the wrong year? God damn it. Now I look like a fake fan. God damn it. There we go. Still sound asleep. No idea what's going on. Oh, Super Thomas thought I meant the original Down the Mine pilot. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting my years mixed up too. There we go. Now where are we going? I don't know, guys. Seems like a lot of effort for a silly prank. See, I even kind of hit those a little hard that time, and still nothing happened. And I went the wrong way. There we go. I'm really glad someone said something about the free roam camera, because that has been a lifesaver. That has made this so much easier. As I go the wrong way again. Will the streamer ever learn? No, not likely. Nope. Yeah, you're right. I'll never learn. Sad. Sad face. Oh, he's really being cheeky about this. Oh, he's blocking him in. Oh my god. I think this goes past devious. I think he's just an ass now. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. There we go. Uncoupled.
Let's see what Sir Topham Hatt thinks of Thomas now.
Oh boy.
And he whispered to Annie and Clarabelle. Sleep tight, ladies.
Whoa.
And as quietly as he could, Diesel scuttled away.
Scuttled. Yay! Boy, that took a bit. 27 minutes. God dang, that took a while. Oh, goodness. Oh no, George. I hope your computer's doing okay, buddy. God dang. The computer froze while trying to run 2 streams at this once. Oh my god. I hope it holds up. How is this the same Diesel? Told lies about Duck? I don't know. Diesel changed quite a bit from very early on till later through the series, it seems like. It's doing better now, that's good. I remember you saying that before in another stream, and I just kind of forget about it, and then you bring it back up, and it's like, oh shit. I hope it holds in there for you. Confusion and delay.
Confusion and delay.
Oh, I forget there's narration. It's like a story.
A few hours later, Thomas awoke.
Oh, he's awake.
Was excited for the day ahead. He looked all around the station and took in all the new sights and sounds in front of him. He then spoke to Annie and Clarabelle. Morning, Annie. Morning, Clarabelle. But there was no reply. Thomas looked over and realized his friends were no longer beside him.
Dun, dun, dun.
Annie? Clarabelle? Where are you? He suddenly heard a chorus of voices from a nearby siding. Thomas!
They say
Blast
in
my
unison.
buffers, he cried. How did you get over there? Don't worry, I'm coming to get you.
Guess what? We get to do all that work all over again. Yay!
Those troublesome trucks are still in the way. We need to move
Oh
them
my
before
God.
we can rescue Annie and Clarabelle.
Yeah, let's not back into the shed. Yippee! At least we're using Thomas now, not Diesel. He's a little bit quieter, nicer to look at. Thomas, are you blind? How'd you not notice when looking around? Also noticed too that he was very happy whenever he was discovering this. He's just grinning. Oh no, they've gone. He's just smiling. I hadn't done too much from the inside cab. I'm sure there is, but I really wish I could figure out the, lean out the window. If there is one. I hope there is. I definitely don't know how to use it, though. Shift 2? Okay. I will give it a go. Once I wait on the signal. he can't change his face. Well, I mean, they kind of changed it a little bit there at that first cutscene where it's like he was smiling, but then he was smiling when actually grinning, showing his teeth. But yeah, I mean, he is in general just... He's just that. All the time. Weirdo. As I go the wrong way again. Well, as I hit the wrong buttons again. Not sure what I'm doing wrong there.
You troublesome trucks are always causing confusion and delay.
No kidding, buddy. We'll just ignore that Diesel did all this. Not that he knew that. I like that. That's nice. Nope. Keep going. Welcome in, Cameron. Oh, that is really jarring. I never really paid attention to that. Oh boy. Now we wait. Oh, there we go. Why are the trucks so quiet? That is a good question. They are very quiet. You'd think they'd be chuckling and laughing the whole time non-stop.
track is clear now, so we can go and collect Annie and Clarabelle.
As I back up into the troublesome trucks. Oh my gosh. And I speed. You would think almost playing this for 2 hours I'd learn this by now. Nope. Oh, there's a guy just standing there. I don't know how I'd never noticed that. Still trying to understand why they use classic series sounds for a CGI series DLC. Good question. Well, they also do, I had to mute it, obviously, because I don't want to get copyright struck, but they also do play the theme music, the original one. Oh, they're awake now, too. Nice. Well, I guess we already knew that, but it's nice seeing their eyes open.
It's good to see you're both okay. But how did you get here? We don't know, Thomas, cried Annie. Perhaps an engine from this railway.
Oh, now my controls are locked out.
Thinking we were just ordinary coaches. That is strange, said Thomas, puzzled. Maybe it was by accident. But we can't stand here all day, he added. We still have a lot to do before the special event tonight. And now we're running late, so we need to hurry.
As I go backwards. Oh. Very nice. Like I said, they are modeled quite well. Why did they have such awkward gaps of silence between character dialogue? I mean, it's like they're trying to make it like a TV episode, like it's supposed to be like a storyline, but at the same time you're trying to do, like shunting work, which takes time to do. So yeah, I guess there is just kind of a lull in the dialogue between the characters. Also ignoring the fact that I'm stuck to 10 miles an hour speed limit. It just takes that long to do stuff. It is interesting too that they're kind of weathered. Oh my god. I will never learn. Headbutt the signal. And smack. He's staring into my soul. Actually, the CGI model of Thomas, like official one, got leaked a few years ago? Really? And then you got green tracksuit man. Not ominous at all. Whoa, okay.
Thomas arrived at the platform, and the passengers began to climb aboard Annie and Clarabelle. As he was waiting,
Oh, look, it's that one
Mr.
guy.
Peters walked up and greeted him warmly.
Yeah, Mr. Peters.
Morning, Thomas.
Mr. Yop,
I
yop,
hope you
yop,
and your
yop,
coaches
yop,
are feeling
yop, yop,
well
yop,
rested
yop.
and ready for work.
Oh my god!
Good morning, Mr. Peters, sir.
There's a man inside of Thomas's
We
boiler!
certainly are.
What is
We're
happening?
looking forward to starting our journey.
Oh no!
Sorry we're running a little late this morning.
Oh shit.
That's all right, Thomas, said Mr. Peters kindly. Just make sure you try and make up for the lost time. I'll try, sir, puffed Thomas. Mr. Peters smiled.
What smile? There's no smile.
That's a good engine, he said. Our passengers are our top priority here on the West Somerset Railway, and we must do everything we can to ensure that they all
He
have a
really likes
wonderful time.
trains. Oh my
Don't
god,
worry,
he
sir.
wanted to be the
We'll
train.
make sure they all have a great time. That's what I like to hear, continued Mr. Peters. It looks like you're almost ready to go. But I'll be sure to come and find you later and see how you're getting on. And with that, he turned and walked away to attend to other things. Thomas was still waiting for the
He
last
had
of
to
the
attend
passengers
to
get
other
on board,
things.
and
Like
he
the
was
man
eager
stuck
to
in the
set off.
boiler.
Luckily, he didn't have to wait for long. It looks like everyone's on board, called Clarabelle. We're ready to go now, Thomas, said Annie. That's good, puffed Thomas. Let's get going and see if we can make up for lost time.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna keep going. Oh, it did record it. Hard impact 250. Also, it does track all that. Interesting. I mean, I imagined that it would, but I just didn't recall that. Was it popping up the penalties whenever that was happening? Because I honestly don't remember seeing it. In one of the cutscenes of the first mission, someone was clipping through Annie's face. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, because the first mission where you're learning how to drive Thomas, they did actually have passengers loading and unloading. So I guess that could have happened. Yeah, I didn't notice. But with that being said, it is 11 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough of the Thomas DLC for Train Sim World 5. I wasn't really sure what to expect with it, just because I'd never played the game before. I imagine it's a little more in-depth as compared to the Thomas DLC. It's really my only complaint. Well, I say that. I guess it's just the gameplay. I thought there was going to be a lot more involvement as far as the engine controls and all that. I wasn't planning on it just being, going back and forth between two keys just to control the backwards and forwards motion. So, well, I say first mission, but I mean first one of the story. I see what you mean. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a nice change of pace instead of just doing the one collab stream every week. Plus, I saw this and I was just like, hey, I want to give that a try. And then it's like, well, if I'm going to go ahead and go through the trouble of, actually, now that I think about it, the other issue I have with this, okay, so I said that I've never played Train Sim World 5. So it's like, I see this and it's like, okay, cool. Let me try to play that. So, okay, they do have Train Sim World 5 on sale right now. The original version is $15. So it's like, okay, no big deal, $15. And it's like, the Thomas DLC is $25. It's like, okay, kind of expected it to be a DLC. It's an add-on to the game. $25. It is a brand new release, so yeah, I kind of see that. But then I didn't realize that I had to have the West Somerset DLC too. So it's like, so for me just to try this Thomas DLC, it was $65. It's just like, ouch. Oh, the sticker shock, man. God dang. Oh. Oh well. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I'm sure I'll do more streams of it here in the future. So, but yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Otsu Saucer. Bye bye.